greetings in the name of Norman Washington Manley. I bring you greetings in the name of Michael Manley. I bring you greetings in the name of Dr. Peter Phillips. I bring you greetings in the name of Mark Jefferson Golden, the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. Comrades, we don't look good. What a bam bam, comrades. We don't look good. Comrades, I stand before you today, straight out of the beautiful community of Kendall in the Carvel Division. I went to Kendall All-Age School, ran through the hills of Brody and picked sweetie mango with my brother and sister and tie out goat. I come to you not just as a lawyer, but as a product of a family deeply committed to public service. Growing up, I was fortunate to witness the dedication of my father, Frederikus Alexander Miller. Serving our community as a politician, and it instilled in me a profound sense of responsibility and passion for making a positive impact in people's lives. Big up yourself, Daddy, you're in at the code. Freddie, where you're there. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Comrades, team there, the longest serving councillor in the Hanover municipality. Comrades, I am a born, I am a live, I am a come from.
Sound of people here to war. One man against the world. One must stand up for them, man. Jerry dance upon a case. I am a ban, I am a live, I am a ban, I am a live. No boy can't run me away. Can't speak in worries. I am a ban, I am a live. I am a ban, I am a live. No boy can't run me.
I am a true product of Michael Manley's educational policy, as I took all the opportunities for learning and serving in the public sector. Having practiced law, I've seen firsthand the challenges and injustices that individuals and communities face. I have been an advocate for people who are marginalized and almost invisible in this society. I've sought to uphold the principles of justice and equality. However, I've come to realize that there are broader systematic issues that must be addressed, and these must be addressed at the policy level in order to create lasting change. Comrades, I'm driven by the desire to make Lucy a thriving hub of arts, culture, and creative innovation that drives sustainable economic development and enhances the quality of life for Hanoverians. Comrades, we must maximize on the harbor and coast to springboard economic development in our towns and communities, not just for outsiders, but for us Hanoverians. Comrades, we know through a PNP-led government, we will invest in the infrastructure of Hanover to ensure that Hanover has the capacity to support development. I am driven by the desire to empower our women through training, business development, and opportunities, helping them to be able to independently provide for their families and themselves. We know that women are the cornerstone of our society. And when we have strong families, we have strong communities, and we have a stronger Jamaica. Comrades, we must empower our women. And I know a PNP-led government will do so. Comrades, know some me love sports. Una know me love the sports. And I'm driven by the desire to use sports to create a peaceful and develop Hanover with equal opportunities for everyone. We must produce a cadre of high-performance athletes that can compete at the international level and set good examples for youth. We must build on the legacy of Merlin Otti. We must build on the achievements of Russie's High School in football. We must build on the achievements of athletics in Green Island. Comrades, building sports from the grassroots is key. Not just for men, but for women as well. I've started seeking support to build a sporting complex in this constituency, and this is top priority. I see my comrade friend over there, him know the truth. I will support him in all of the football match then. Comrades, my heart is heavy. When I look at the rise in crime and violence in Hanover, every week you hear about another shooting. Many shootings in our constituency, our nice parish. Comrades, policing in Hanover is difficult. The police need to be equipped with the right resources to fight crime in this parish. Poor lighting makes it difficult for police at night in the Green Island Division. I know comrades well fight long and hard to get street lights, and guess what? Them turn him down. But I can tell you, he has been working hard to make sure that street lights are in Green Island. Comrades, it's dark. Police can't fight crime in the dark. From Salt Spring, from Creek Bridge, right, up to Guango Tree, I don't even think we have street lights. I hear comrades well talk about it. And it is not because of lack of trying. Comrades, where the street lights? Where the street lights? Not to mention down at Salt Spring and Lagwood. Where the street lights? Comrades, they need to give you the light. Comrades, the Jamaica Labour Party need to do better and give you the light.
Just give me the light. Just give me the light. Yo. Just give me the light. Shine upon. Yo. Just give me the lights and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more? Yeah, let me know my sides and I got to know which one is gonna catch my flow, cause I'm in a divide.
Comrades, crime is crippling us. And up until now, the Jamaica Labour Party has not presented to Jamaica a crime plan. Then give it so-so. Then give it so-so. Then give it state of emergency. But comrades, let me tell you, the only emergency is to get rid of the Jamaica Labour Party. Comrades, I'm talking to you. As I travel through the constituency, I go up a Pearl River. Them say, just give me water. I go to Askinish. Them say, just give me water. I go to Dias. I go to Hampton Court. Them say, just give me water. I did my research. And I saw that in 2009, the then Minister of Water, Dr. Horace Chang, came in this parish and he promised us water. He come back again in 2017 and he said, Hanover, I will give you water. In 2023, the Prime Minister over in Montego Bay promised Hanover water. He said Hanover going to benefit from a $200 million project of water. Where the water? It is just a pipe dream. It's empty promises, comrade. It's empty promises. You can't believe them. You can't believe the Jamaica Labour Party. Comrades, listen to me. You not go make them trick you no. You not go trick you no. No make them trick you no and deceive you no. Comrades, you know, hear me. No make them trick you know, and deceive you know, again, Hanoverians with their empty promises. Don't make it happen. Comrades, I stand as your defender, fighting on your behalf. And so I ask you as the jury, have you reached a decision? In the case of the people of Hanover versus the Jamaica Labour Party for rising crime, how do you find them? The people of Hanover versus the Jamaica Labour Party for rising unemployment, how do you find them? The people of Hanover versus the Jamaica Labour Party for corruption in high places, how do you find them? The people of Hanover versus the Jamaica Labour Party for unfulfilled promises, how do you find them? The verdict is clear. The verdict is unanimous. We must vote them out. Comrades, 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 Hanover is going to send a strong signal to the Jamaica Labour Party. I call on my comrade sister, Comrade Andrea Perkins from the East. Comrade sister, come join me right here. Honestly, we nice. We now go play nice. Comrades, she there east, me there west, and when east and west come together, no boy, no girl, no time, can't take.
I care less what workers of iniquity. Rastafari, it's my security. And I'm going out and coming in. Never leave by Jaja. Keep a far from vampires. And I'm going out and coming in. Oh, keep a by your right hand. Keep a far from Satan.
Comrade Andrea Perkins come from a strong background in tourism. Hanover have potential, and we are going to take it to them. Comrades, from Chester Castle to Lagood, from Montpelier to Rock Spring, from Hopewell to Askidish, from Maryland to Hatton Garden, from Jericho to Gay Valley, we will be sending a message to the Andrew Holness government. Comrades, they come a Lucy since week, cause them frightened. But I want to tell them, when East and West come together, let me tell you now, they not get no forward a Hanover. Me I tell them. Comrades, they not get no forward because guess what? And we are on the ground in a Hanover. We are going to run the ground in a Hanover. Comrades, we not going to play with them. We not going to play with them down in Hanover. Because when when you see the crowd in here come from east and come from west, you know that it's serious. It's serious, comrade. We're ready for them. Where you say, Andrea? Time come. We say one Hanover, one Hanover, one Hanover, one Hanover, we are doing it. One Hanover. When we touch the ground,
Presenting of Eda Miller. Pain that a Eda Miller style, big Benz park up and elastic from Kyle. She care about people, go and go run half-five Western and over people are our style. Eda Miller run the ground.
Kendall, tell me, what them a say? Heather Miller, the best leader, what them a say? Chain it a chip, but clocks on them foot. Them the little boy we a chat chat, what them a say? Lucy people, tell me, what them a say? How we have up the hottest campaign, what them a say? Chain it a chip, but clocks on them foot. Them the little boy we a chat chat.
Comrades, time come, comrades. You cannot be a true comrade and don't go out to vote in the next election. Comrades, your councillors have been working. I know my councillors have been working. I know Comrade Sumel has been working. I know Comrade Barnes has been working. I know Mayor Samuel has been working. Comrades, we are going to take it to them. And a friend, Brian Chambers, are going to take Lucy Division. Remember me tell you now.
Me coulda never green dog, me no chocho. No. Ha, 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 ho, ho. You know, underpants, polo. With the gal in me bed, make a cheap on the GoPro. The girl with them a wife up the film.
So comrades, then they draw me shirt. So me I go come down. But listen, let me talk to you now. 2 more minutes. My friend Andrea did give me 1 hour 4 minutes. Comrades, the next election, the local government election is very important to us. And so I urge you to go out and vote. Nobody sit down in your yard and say them are going to win. Me want you to go out and vote. Uno councillor work. Uno work with them. We councillor candidate Brian ready. Over East them ready. And we ready because I want Hanover. So I want you to bring out your friend. I want you to bring out your family. I want you to bring out your neighbor on election day. Because guess what? Mark Jefferson Golden is going to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. We have to win the local government election.
Mommy, yourself, dry your face on the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace on the fears. History will make you know. History will make you know, tears. Mommy, yourself, dry your face on the tears. Buckle your belt, tie your lace on the fears. Every man stepping out. That's just a new beginning.
Comrades, we come here tonight and we're happy, but we are go back go do the work, and we are go work for you. So me I beg you no, me I tell you no, when local government election call, no bother sit down. We're gonna vote them out. We're gonna get rid of the Jamaica Labour Party, East and West. We're gonna get rid of the Jamaica Labour Party. Hanover will be sending a message to the Jamaica Labour Party because they must get a beating. Time come, comrades. Let us build Hanover together.
Heather and Andrea, East and West.
Watch it, lead the line. Oh yeah. Trixie and the
Gorgeous.
Yeah, man. Well, we'll take that party massive. This party's gonna be alright. You'll find this one.
Ready.
Sing.
Yeah. Comrades, pick up the 2 ladies from East and West Hanover, Comrade Andrea and Comrade Heather. Pick them up. Ladies with vision. And they're going to do it for Hanover. Give them a round of applause again. MPs to be. Comrade Dr. Andrea Harton just arrived. Pick up yourself. All the visiting comrades. Comrades on the outside, all right? Comrades on the outside, all right? Yeah. The big up Comrade Dr. Andrea Harton. But comrades, national speakers are here. And I'm going to give the opening batsman 2.5 minutes to bless you. Coming all the way from Northern Trelawney. First time on the political stage in Hanover. I want you to warmly welcome Comrade Dennis Meadows, next MP, Northern Trelawney. Comrades! You sound like on a hungry man. I traveled all the way from North Trelawney to support your two Bullinonos candidate. I come for two reasons. One, I come to lend support because North Trelawney alone can form government. It will include East and West Hanover. Secondly, I am a comrade man. Blood run through my vein. Anywhere good looking woman there, me follow. I want to recognize comrade leader and Mrs. Goldie, my pleasure. Because I fundamentally believe that I must support my neighbor. Because me and my neighbor must vote out Labour. I only have 2 minutes. So make we deal with some issues. Because we must take it to them. I want to continue this argument about illicit six. Because I believe them think we forget. There are 6 persons in Parliament that the Integrity Commission said, we are investigating you for illicit enrichment. Which means that we can't account how you get the properties and assets that you declare. Recently, the Speaker of the House had reason to resign. And that Speaker is my good friend. So I know certain things. I can tell you that she was forced to resign. She was not happy. And one wonders if her resignation was pursuant to the ascension of the wife of such man to the Speaker's chair. And let me tell you why we must be troubled. They are husband and wife. Let me listen to you. First of all, for me, it is improper for the wife of the Prime Minister to serve as Speaker of the House. Particularly against the background where the husband has yet, it's 2 years, he has declared his assets and liabilities, and they can't certify it. Secondly, it is very likely, very possible, that such man is among the 6 illicit six. And you notice her first call of duty, that of the wife, is to frustrate the tabling of the Integrity Commission reports. Nobody complained about the tabling of the report. And all of a sudden, her first job is to frustrate the tabling of integrity report. And let me tell you why we must be worried. Comrade leader is a lawyer, so he can relate to this. As the husband and as the wife of the Prime Minister, if he is among the 6, which is very likely, any assets declared is what you call communal property in marriage. So if him declare a BMW, and the Integrity Commission say, oh, you pay for this without, the maths can't add up.
the wife is also implicated. Are you hearing me? So one wonders whether or not her ascension to the speaker's chair was by design and a deliberate effort to frustrate the investigation of those illicit sex. And we must be worried. In any self-respecting democracy, the wife of the prime minister, you Google all over the world, you tell me which president or prime minister wife is the speaker of the house. Because we must always avoid even the hint of conflict and corruption. I am committing to you that I just moved from green to ripe. And for me, it is the best decision made in my life. Everywhere I go, everywhere I walk, the girls them tell me look good in a orange. Accept it. And all with all of this, if you don't go out, go vote. All of this means absolutely nothing. So when you get up, whenever the local government election are called, or the general, when you get up, you walk with your neighbor. Because remember this, you and your neighbor must vote out Labour. God bless you.
The man from Northern Trelawney, Comrade Dennis Meadows, next member of Parliament. Not only you alone, I get from green to ripe. The country is getting ripe for the PMP. But I move now to a doctor by profession, a new kid on the block. The comrade leader recently named him the opposition spokesperson on health. For the first time in Hanover, but I know he's very familiar with Region 6 and Westmoreland, comrade Dr. Alfred Dawes.
Up and running rain or sun in the PNP party. Coming. Follow me no jet. Follow me no jet. Watch this. Say we never think but from PNP.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Leader, members of the platform, let me first correct a mistake. This is not the first time I'm in Hanover. You can't even say politically either. Eastern Hanover, no know me I talk about. But years ago there was an Alfred Dawes here, but he was a preacher. But tonight I am not here to preach. I'm saving that for Dayton Campbell. If you know, you know. But it's good to be home. And because if you know my family story, you'd understand why I love PNP so much and why the older generation love PNP. Because the party of opportunity. That's what it is. It is the party that loves the people. And if we are to win this election, we have to win the love of the people, because all they're doing is trying to buy love, and that cannot work again, because the people are seeing through their lies. Comrades, the election is near. And we know the election is near because the Prime Minister was here not campaigning in Portmore. From morning to man down there. See him on TV a while ago, look tired. Me important, not true. Me important from morning to man campaigning against me. But before I leave this platform tonight, I will let you know why it is so important for them that I lose that seat. But I am here tonight because I had promised Heather that when she comes through as the candidate and when I come through as the candidate, I would be here in my orange clocks giving her support, and here I am today. With the clocks? Heather is a dear friend. I know she was the best candidate, and she's a unifying candidate. And we used to comfort each other, and at least one of us used to call the other one and bawl when things get rough. I won't say it's who because I was threatened with a lawsuit. But thank you for the opportunity tonight for me to be on the platform and not watching all of the gimmicks taking place in Portmore now, but for the opportunity to mash down the lies that are currently being told at the Portmore Heart Academy. And comrades, the biggest lie told in recent times is that the people of Portmore and Jamaica is that making Portmore a parish has nothing to do with politics. It has everything to do with politics. What they intend to do is to carve off Portmore so that the garrison constituencies in St. Catherine will perpetually vote for a JLP mayor for the rest of your lives and your children's lives. And that is the ultimate form of gerrymandering, when you create a parish to control a parish council. That is what we have to tear down. But the people are seeing through the lies. They are seeing that wherever the JLP goes, what they're doing is putting their workers in regular clothes, telling them not to wear green because otherwise the auditoriums and tents would be empty. And that is what is taking place right now in Portmore. They are seeing through the lies, and Jamaican people are wising up. As you are standing with us today, the people of Portmore, when I say to you that this new hospital that is being built at Spanish Town is a slap in the face of every single Portmore resident. It is a slap in the face of Portmore residents, and I'll tell you why. All the data shows that St. Catherine needs more hospital facilities. It has grown to about 350,000 people. Of that, about 230,000 is in Portmore. Now, if you had a few $1 billion to build a hospital and you're cutting off a parish that doesn't have a hospital, where would you build such a hospital? When a bright you must have got brightening school. So why is it then we're groundbreaking a 6-story building when Portmore still does not have a hospital? My recent appointment as shadow spokesman on health has me looking at what is going to happen when Mark Golding is the Prime Minister and I am the Minister of Health. And if I were the Minister of Health, this is what I would do. Where Spanish Town is located, you have a toll road coming from north. You have a toll road running east to west. That hospital is in the center. It's full of gang violence. I used to work at Spanish Town. Nobody in here can sew up gunman like me. You put a trauma center there where all the accidents come to Spanish Town. All the trauma come to Spanish Town. So that you have a referral center where you have the best specialists to treat trauma victims. And you will have money left over to put a hospital in Portmore to cater for maternity and child health, where parents can take care of their kids, where mothers can get antenatal care and they can go to give birth. But when you do that now, Spanish Town Hospital with the trauma center would take off the burden from KPH of all of the referrals coming from all over Jamaica. Noel Holmes Hospital everywhere. It would then take off the burden of the Portmore Hospital with trauma, and Portmore Hospital would take off the burden of Spanish Town with all of the children with the asthma in Portmore, the mothers, and the minor emergencies. Not only that, Bustamante Hospital would be relieved by this hospital in Portmore. So you're talking about a system-wide solution, but they did not do that. So why is the Prime Minister currently in Portmore telling them that he is all about the development of Portmore and has the nerve to joke that Portmore can become a parish because it has 3 KFCs? It's not funny. Now, we are seeing that they're on an island-wide tour, breaking ground. No ground is safe anymore in Jamaica at the rate at which they are breaking it. And they are breaking ground on projects that could have been completed already, but they were saving it for election day goodies. And that is the hypocrisy of this government. So I'm saying to you, comrades, on election day, when you are looking at that ballot paper, trying to decide where to put the X, remember that mother, remember that father, that brother, that grandparent, that friend, that cousin, even that enemy who they want to cut a hernia, they want to cut a fibroid, they want to cut cancer. But instead, they are dealing with a government that wants to only cut ribbons. I said before I go that you would know why it is so important for me to lose my seat in Portmore. Since I became the shadow spokesman on health, many whistleblowers, true word, many whistleblowers have reached out to me, and what they have shared, I am still testing the veracity of their claims. And if half of what they say is true, then what we have in Jamaica is a cabal at the Ministry of Health whose sole purpose is to enrich themselves by sacrificing thousands of Jamaican lives on an altar of gold. And it will come out because we're going to tear down Babylon walls. That is my mission, and with your support and the support of the party, because we are a party of comrades looking out for each other, I intend to take that fight to them because the people of Jamaica deserve better health care. And the time has come for better health care, better representation, better leadership. My comrades, time come, time come, time come.
Comrade Dr. Dawes, next member of parliament. Give him a round of applause.
Clean out the closet, deposit the clocks, then we love it. Ow, from me tell you about desert dogs, say the quick I get fling where straight while the deep and grab and them king there. Y'all see me in my bar, say the king.
Comrades, Hanover, we're moving right along. And I bring to you now the president of the PMP Women's Movement and the spokesperson on transformation. And I want you to welcome Comrade Patricia Duncan Sutherland.
Natural beauty, you know. Tell, no, I never been someone shy. Until still I had to try.
Comrades, Lord, I promise you, I'm going to dance enough tonight when me done talk. Just look round the back, you'll see me dancing. Because when me hear music, me can't stop dance. Me love it. Comrades, PMP something nice. Not true. Ah, yeah, so nice. You see, comrades, and I couldn't stand up here so today without, acknowledging Comrade DK Duncan, Daddy, a man of vision, a man with love, work with people. And my heart full because artist do a painting of him and it was at a gallery and we go have a long discussion about him yesterday afternoon. And then we go a rebel salute and I did dance. Right? Yes, man, Dayton was there and did watch me. Yes, so cover it.
Remix, Mr. Flavor Vanilla Hard, and a shower mix. Hello. What you go continue?
All right, serious things though, serious business. So, comrades, you see, in July of 2023, we had our Women's Movement Conference and we passed a resolution at our conference that we're going to work with the party to make sure we have gender parity in our leadership, equal number of man and woman in our leadership. And at that conference, Comrade Leader, Comrade Gensek, Comrade Chairman, and some other officers were there. We put them on notice. But comrades, they took this on. And I can confidently say that we are working together to make that a reality. And I want to thank the Comrade Leader, Comrade Gensek, Comrade Chairman, Comrade Mikhail, and all the officers of this party for taking on gender parity because we are the party that believes in women. And so, comrades, we are moving closer to our first target of at least 30% candidates as women, right? Comrade Gensek, closer. And I stand here tonight as the proud president of the PNP Women's Movement on a stage with 2 female candidates for the parish of Hanover. And Councillor Andrea Dehaney. Comrades, Councillor Andrea Dehaney, the only female councillor candidate in Hanover, but one of 54 across the country. Comrades, we are getting closer. And they have been, comrades, women are run from work, you know. You don't know that? And them 3 women work very hard in Hanover. And they have been working very hard. And me just proud when we hear them talk tonight. And comrades, we will be supporting them because we're going to take home the 2 seats in Hanover and we're going to take home all of the divisions in the Hanover municipality.
Ashensia, Ramesh ENT. Man can't say me ever begging, I know my style that put.
Comrades, last week, I think it was last week, that other side issued a press release saying I'm ready for local government elections. But comrades, PNP ready long time. We don't issue a press release. We show people say we're ready. We don't need to issue a press release. And so comrades, I want to tell you, Comrade John Jacobs can't be here tonight, but you want you to know that as the vice president of the women's movement for the region, She is ready to work with Hanover, and she's ready to work with Comrade Karine Beckford and the entire Hanover team to make sure that we retain the Hanover municipality. And comrades, as I look on this platform with our party officers and our leaders, doesn't that feel good? Yes, man, we feel so ready. Yes, comrades. And when I look at comrades Miller and Perkis and the whole team of the local government candidates, don't look good enough. Don't look like we're ready. Ready, and I'm gone, we gone. Who come to stop? We said, don't start that chance. And comrades, you know why I know we're ready? You say when me looking at this auditorium here, so, and I look outside and I see comrade, orange, orange, I know that you are ready. Comrades, when we walk the length and breadth of Jamaica, we know that Jamaica is ready for us. Comrade Portia and Comrade Peter Phillips. Money to invest in our people. And Comrade Golden wrote the laws to make sure nobody can trouble the money there. But comrades, right now, this government don't choose to spend the money on our people. Comrades, they don't choose to spend all of that money that we free up. So without vision, our people perish. And without vision, there is no hope. And when we look at the level of violence in our society, with gruesomeness of our crimes, we know that Jamaicans are perishing. When we look at our education system, we know that Jamaicans are perish. When we look at our hospitals and our poor health care, we know that Jamaicans are perish. When a Jamaican mother wake up in the morning, getting ready to go to work, earning minimum wage, but still frustrated because she can't find bus fare to send her picnic to school, she can't find lunch money, we know that Jamaica are perish. But comrades, we the PNP believe in you as Jamaicans and people. We believe that it is possible for you to have a good life, that you should not have to wake up every morning with frustration in your heart. We see the unfairness in the system, and you hear Comrade Dawes talk about it a while ago. We know we have the vision. And we, the PNP, have a vision for a country where the best of our culture is reflected, where the best of our culture is reflected, and every Jamaican is empowered with a good education and can clearly see their own pathway to success. So, our comrade leader created 4 areas in the shadow cabinet and 1 area focused on people. For me, and I am in that area with social transformation. An area that's important because you can have no progress unless the people progress. And so, this is a ministry that we will use to put our love into action with you. We will partner with you and connect you with services and benefits. When that happens, you need to make sure that you know what service is available. You know where to go to and how to get it. We will partner with you to make sure that as parents, your children will feel safe and loved. And that when you do not have the time, there's somewhere for you to leave your children where they are protected, where they will get guidance. So, comrades, we know that we have to take care of our most vulnerable in our society, our older people. And it is this PNP government that you are going to be able to rely on to cause that. Because we are going to treat you with love and respect, and we are going to create that system. So, comrades, because we have a party leader and a team with a vision, we know where we are going. Comrades, we are not just ready for local government election, but also the general election. We are ready to lead the local and central government. We are ready for Comrade Mark Golding, the man with the vision and the winning team, to be the next Prime Minister of Jamaica. So we say, call it Andrew, we're ready, time come.
Comrades, Comrade Patricia Duncan Sutherland. We're moving right along. The opposition spokesperson on transport and works. The vice president out of Manchester. I say welcome Hanover. Comrade Michael Asher Philip.
Stand firm. Never budge.
Hey, that's right.
Solid as a rock.
Comrades!
Any rise, any drop, but we solid as a rock. Them
Pull up,
think
pull up,
we
pull up,
would
pull
have
up, pull
dropped,
up, pull up.
but we stand firm.
DJ, I miss man. Comrades, workers, warriors, foot soldiers of the People's National Party. Are you ready for PMP? When I say PMP, you say power. PMP. PMP. Comrades, Hanover look good. Wanna look good. From me reach the border to St. James, Comrade G.S. and myself, Comrade Campbell and myself travel together. I said to him when we reach the border, I said, I feel the vibes. And then when I reach Lucy, I said, the vibes is here. And then when I bust the car and I see the vehicle them, I said, PMP River, come down, bank to bank. And I just want to say to your comrades, despite we never win east or west the last time around, I want to say thank you for still believing in the People's National Party. Time come now for run them crazy ballheads out of the town. Because when I see two women, one in the east and one in the west, I say PMP time come now. When I see we have the only female party chairman in the country, I say PMP time come now. We have the youngest senator ever, and she's a woman. I say PMP time come now. And when we, the PMP, have the foresight to have the only woman deputy mayor in the country, I say PMP time come now. And that's why we not only run them out of Hanover, but we're running the crazy ball head out of Jamaica House. Oh.
Them crazy, them crazy. We gonna chase those crazy ballheads.
Because not only that we see the Prime Minister running up and down the country,
I'm in St. Catherine about 5 times this week. I'm in Hanover. I'm in Westmoreland. He was in Manchester the other day. He was in St. James. But I want to remind him that he has given more broken promises to the Jamaican people. You remember the 5 in 4? It's 8 years now and I'm still at 2. He says, sleep with your windows and doors open. It's 1,400 people get murdered last year. Him said, I'm going to build more schools. In 8 years, he has not built one school. Him said, better health care. Still asleep in the passageway, on the benches, on the floor. It is worse under his administration. Him say he was going to replace the queen. Him now have a king and him not do nothing yet. Him say I'm going to curb corruption. But he is leading the most corrupt administration that this country will ever see. Comrades, and it don't stop there. When you talk about nepotism, when you talk about giving jobs to their friends, and I know the first thing them going to say, the media going to say, and John Public, say PMP used to do it too. If we did do it, it's not right. And if we do it, they might do it in a way that if you check every agency from Jamaica House down to Bellevue, that they have put their friends in every position, even if they're not qualified. We would be surprised if a human resource audit was done to see how many of them friends them get work, that it never advertised, that they're not qualified, that persons in those agencies who have been there for years that are civil servants are not even considered for these jobs. And then they wonder why it is that the wheels of government stop turning. What we need now is a government who care for the people, and that government will be a People's National Party government. Comrade Mark Golding, when he turns Prime Minister, when all of us here who will be a part of his team is going to support him in cleaning up government, because it can't answer, because the people suffering under a Labour Party government and nepotism. So, comrades, the time is now. Time is the people's time. And the people's time is the PMP's time. Are you ready for the People's National Party? Are you ready to run those crazy ballets out of the town? Are you ready for Mark Golding? Are you ready for Andrea Perkins? Are you ready for Heather Miller Bennett? Are you ready for the People's National Party? Time come now, comrades. One love, one heart.
Comrade Vice President Michael Asher Phillips. And I move from the Vice President to the youngest senator in the Caribbean, the President of the PMP YO out of St. James, Hanover, Lucy, Racines High School. Welcome, welcome, Gabriela Morris.
For my independent ladies, na 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 na. Me have money in my pocket, so I feel like no borrow girl clothes in a real life. Now sponge on a boy where you feel like can buy something drink if me feel like. Nobody worry about me, call me alright. Me just a wine and a flask 'cause it dance nice. You a pre up my style like your eyes. It's like me I watch you.
You say we are fuck up tonight.
Comrade leader and next Prime Minister of Jamaica, my general, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding. Let me acknowledge our party chairman, the big woman in charge, Comrade Angela Brown Burke, our general secretary, Comrade Dale Campbell, all the distinguished comrades on the platform, council candidates, president of the women's movement, vice president, and the two ladies of the moment. I want to greet you with love. Tonight, I want to acknowledge you, the workers, the warriors, the foot soldiers, the people who get up every day and say PNP, PNP, PNP. You are what makes this movement great. And so I say thank you for sticking with the People's National Party. And I can't come all the way to Hanover and not ask this question. So comrades, if you're ready, let me hear you say ready. As a woman from the West, comrade leader, we've been in St. James, and St. James is ready. Last week, Jensek, we were in Westmoreland, and Westmoreland is ready. And tonight, we are in Hanover, and my sister, Hanover is ready. Comrades, we see that there is a wind of change blowing across this country. And Jamaicans of every creed, color, religion, age are waking up and seeing that this government has got to go. Tonight, comrade leader, and I want to say thank you for giving me the portfolio of youth and for saying to young people in this country that we value you and a People's National Party government is ready to work on behalf of the young people of this country. This evening I'm not going to talk long, so Maria, you have to pull my shirt. But I want to mention one important thing because we have to set the record straight. We have to start from now to talk about what the PNP has been doing. Because, comrade leader, you make a big talk, about this guarantor thing. And I see all of a sudden, through election come, certain man start talk about, oh, we were planning to remove the guarantors so people don't have to worry about getting a guarantor so they can get money for go school. I want to tell you, Hanoverians, tonight, that remember, it's our leader, Mark Jefferson Golding. It's a long time to do that.
Oh, no, yeah. You Mark.
A big brick, chop and I bang. Nah, do not show unless a question of man.
So we must make it known. Because in these last days, in these days leading up to the election, we're going to see them talk out a two corner of their mouth. We're going to see them twist and turn up the thing, and we're going to see them teeth with ideas. And we must make it clear that the People's National Party has always been about the advancement of young people. Tonight, the final thing I want to talk about, and I want you to listen me well, because we as a party, we have to take stock of where the country is. And right now, things gone bad. We see the crime. We see that young people are look left and look right for hope. We see that young people are saying, where are the jobs? Where are the opportunities? And we see that even the children are here fighting and cussing and killing. And as a party, as the next government, we have to prepare to turn things around in this country. And I want to say, especially to the young people out there who are hearing, who are watching on TV, who are saying them not deal with the politics thing, them can't bother, them are gonna dash where them vote. Don't do it. This country is depending on you. We see we have a prime minister who is comfortable with having 6 illicit people in his party. Them comfortable with thieving out the park money that should be going to the school children. They're comfortable with saying, and we can't be comfortable anymore in this country. We have to say that labor rights are wreck it, and before we make them wreck it, we are take it. We have to take back our country.
Motorcade. A 4-way flashing on the speed. Hey!
Before I take my seat, so I get the shirt pull. I just want to say to the 2 lovely women who will be running in the next election that the young people of the People's National Party will with you 100%. We will be in Hanover working with you to make sure that both of you can secure a victory in the next election. And I want to say to every comrade in this room, we as a party, we are on a rescue mission and we are depending on you. So I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, me nah do this and me nah do that. The time is now to get ready. The time is now to rally around on our candidates. The time is now to take the councillors to the municipal council. The time is now to bring out every person, young, old, to make sure that Mark Jefferson Golding becomes the next prime minister. We have a duty, comrades, to our children, to our grandchildren, to make sure that they can live in a better country than we are seeing now. So I want to hear from your comrades. If you are ready, let me hear you say ready. If you're ready, let me hear you say ready. The word is always love.
That one they connect. That one they connect. The young people, Comrade Senator, the president of the youth organization, Senator Gabriel Morris. Those on the outside, come on the inside. Time come. Hold on now. Easy. Over there, sir, please. Don't beat down the metal doors. Don't mash up proceeds either, please. Go easy on the beating, yeah. Those on the outside, come on the inside. The time is now. And I bring to you none other than the final speaker before the president addresses you. The general in the army of the People's National Party, next member of parliament in Westmoreland, General Secretary, campaign manager, Comrade Dr. Dayton Campbell.
I care less what workers of iniquity. Rastafari is my security. And I'm going out and coming in. Never leave my jacket. Keep a far from vampires.
Big up we links right on the link and keep the links stink. We links no parrot so we float never sink. We link it them up with thing like bandera.
Covered leader, covered Zol, greetings. Last week we had a press conference. And at the press conference, I say I'm hearing some rumors. I'm hearing some rumors that the Labour Party want to postpone the local government election. And then after that, them General Secretary come out and say, them all right and them now plan to postpone nothing. And that I am talking because I am trying to cover up what are going on in the PNP. I am not trying to cover up anything that is going on in the People's National Party. What the Labour Party is trying to do is to tell people that we are not ready. But what a weeping and a wailing and a gnashing of teeth when they hear about Hanover on Sunday night. They're trying to create division in the People's National Party. So they still a talk about one this and rise that. This is not a campaign about the one this or the rise that. This is a campaign about Jamaica United. This is a campaign about Jamaica United against crime and violence. This is a campaign against Jamaica United against poverty. This is a campaign of Jamaica United against bad road. This is a campaign of Jamaica United against lack of water in your community. This is a campaign of Jamaica United for better educational opportunity for your children. This is a campaign of Jamaica United for better health care so you don't have to sit on a bench and chair when you go to hospital. This is a campaign of Jamaica United for better employment opportunity, especially our young people. We will not allow them to come and create arguments about division and all sort of foolishness within the People's National Party. The PNP is ready, and anytime they call the election, them are going to get a beating. Them have to get a beating. Because I'm going to be a Friday. Because I'm going to be a Friday, me introduce the leader. Last night after me coming in from Rebel Salute early this morning and go well asleep, me get up and see a little video of float round. Labour right them teeth me introduction of Mark Golding and I use it to introduce Andrew Holness. Them teeth that are the introduction of the party leader, them teeth and go with it. My introduction said that Jamaica needs a leader that is here to serve and not said that I am talking about Mark Golding because Mark Golding has been certified. I said Jamaica needs a prime minister that understands the economy. When I said that, I'm talking about Mark Golding, the corporate lawyer that has done and will continue to put the legislation and the policy in place to fix this country. I said Jamaica needs a leader that understand the legislative process. I'm talking about the former Minister of Justice that passed over 100 legislation in one term. I said Jamaica needs a leader that is caring, that has the people's interest at heart. And when I said that, I'm talking about Mark Jefferson Golden, and not talk about that other man because I don't know nothing about him. I don't recommend him to nobody. I am talking about the people's leader. I'm talking about Mark Golden. To all them man a thief, you know. You have to be careful, you know. A pickpocket government, this, you know. You do an introduction, them thief it. We have with songs say my father born ya, then thief it. Mark Golding said move the duty-free amount from $50, then thief it. Mark Golding said about with guarantors to students' loan, then thief it. Mark Golden said raise the income tax threshold, then thief it. All they are looking to do is to thief the ideas. But I want to tell them that time come now for them to leave that office. It is now time for the People's Party and the People's Leader to stand up and make welcome the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, the man who has integrity, the integrity boss. Make welcome Mark Golden.
Well, from them here, the voice, they should know this is Crazy J, representing for Mark Golden. You don't know how you, Father God, chose you in the Father. Remember, this election here, we have to win. You hear me now? Big up the whole South St. Andrew. You understand me? Arnett Garden. You hear me? The Trenchtown, Rima, Jungle. You understand me? Comrades, come out to your bungle. Yeah, real. Yo, Mark Golden. Earthquake when Mark Golden a step through, man. Make them know. Mark Golden your heart this year. And what them a go do fi hold you? What do you mean? You come fi what this year? And what them a go do fi hold you? What do you mean? You come fi win this year. Not even for bro God can hold you. Him can hold you. Mark Golden heart this year. And what them a go do fi hold you? What do you mean? You come to win this year, not even broke out your hold you. Him can't hold you. Mark Golden, you at me say you come as if you win. Only for them try fit this and get damaged. Tell them for chest back. Mark Golden, you come as if you win. And this year them a go crown you the king. Not through you. Come as a lamb, don't feel you timid. Mark Golden hot this year. And what them a go do fi hold him? What do you mean? Him a go crown this year, not even brother can hold him. He can't hold him. So people, hey Jamaica, we better prepare next election, bro.
Is selector, comrade chairman of the meeting, comrade chairman of the party, comrade general secretary, comrade vice president, comrade president of the women's movement, all of the comrades on the platform, workers, warriors, supporters of the People's National Party from the great parish of Hanover. Why me I tell you, Hanover PNP come down bank to bank this evening. May I tell you, when I arrived, I couldn't believe my eyes. The sea of orange outside and the auditorium jam-packed, the place blocked up. And I can feel the vibes of the PNP. Our sea of orange is flowing. The energy is high. Comrades, first of all, I just want to say big up to our two lovely lady candidates for East and West. Comrade Heather Wheeler from the West and Comrade Andrea Perkis from the East. I don't know if there's ever been a parish where all the representatives running are women, but we're doing it in Hanover, and I know that they will serve the people very, very well with the kind and loving touch that only women can bring to leadership. Sister P set the trend, and these two ladies are going to do it again. Comrades, local government elections have been due since 2020 November. And they have been extending it by amending the law year after year after year. Andrew only talked about a referendum which he never brought. He talked about fixed election date that he never brought. The People's National Party, when we passed the 3 strategic laws to reform local government, introduced fixed election date for local government elections every 4 years after the last election. It is this government that has breached that year after year, and I want to see what they're going to do this time, because the people will not stand for another bogus extension of this election. There are councils which don't have councillors because councillors have passed on or migrated. The people want
to have the opportunity to exercise their right of their franchise and select the councils of their choice. They want to reconfigure local government, to put the People's National Party in the driver's seat so we can deliver a caring government for the people, and so we can send a message to the Jamaican people that time come, PNP back in power again. That is what the people want to see.
I know everybody like.
And comrades, why does it matter? Why is it necessary? Because of the state of emergency, which is the Jamaica Labour Party government. And I thank Comrade Heather for that remark, which I think is legendary. There's a state of emergency in terms of corruption in this country. 6 members of parliament investigated for illicit enrichment. And the party from whence they came will not put their names forward and tell the people who they are. Their leader, who I've called on to name them, instead has put a gag order on his cabinet so that they cannot talk about anything to do with the Integrity Commission. His own annual declarations cannot be certified. That is a state of emergency in governance in this country, and it is time to run them out and restore Jamaica's democracy to decency based on integrity, based on our love and care for the people. It matters because the crime and violence situation is out of control. When we are in government, Hanover was a peaceful place. Never hear about no problem in Hanover. Since this Labour Party government come in, Hanover has become a different kind of place. And we have to fix the crime and violence problem, not just in Hanover, but all over Jamaica. That is one of the missions of our government, is to set that trend back in the right direction. Under the People's National Party, murders were 25% lower per annum in each of the 4 years than any of the 8 years since. Bro God, when he's talking about people can sleep with their windows and doors open, that was a lie. And 8 years after that lie still is a lie. And the People's National Party have to come back so we can bring different strategies to bear and deal with this crime and violence problem and do our best to make Jamaica safe for each and every one to live comfortably in their home. It matters because the healthcare system is in a crisis. And all them talk about them a build hospital or extend hospital, because I'm not. The problem is that when you get sick in this country, dog, name your supper. You go to hospital, there is no bed. There is no bed for you. You have to end up spending time, hours, days, on a bench or on a chair. And it can't work. We need to deal with that problem, and the government don't have no plan to deal with that problem. There's a crisis in education. We're over 30% of the primary school children are graduating and they can't read or write. And we have an apartheid education system where a few schools get excellent results and far too many do not. And we have to solve that problem starting where it starts, early childhood and primary, and sort that out, because the future depends on that, and the Labour Party are not dealing with that. So comrades, this election matters. When I told the government, cushion the crisis, them never pay me no mind. Cost of living gone sky high. In 2019, before COVID, inequality in this country got worse. In 2019, before COVID, poverty in this country got significantly worse under the Labour Party government. So when I hear say, bro, God, I talk about, yesterday I was at a function, and him I talk about a caring economy. Him can't talk about a caring economy. He has no credibility to talk about caring for nothing other than his friends and his cronies who have made this the most corrupt government in independent Jamaica. So, comrades, all who are gone, you know, all who are gone, I'm glad we reached this point in Hanover. It was a long time coming, don't? It was a long time coming. When you want something good, you know that for run. And we have something good now to present to Uno in this parish. We're proud of Uno, we're proud of Heather, we're proud of Anja, we're proud of the mayor, we're proud of Andrea, we're proud of Chambers, we're proud of Ray, we're proud of Mr. McIntosh, and we're proud of my brethren right as a too. Yeah, man, Mr. Duell, Mr. Sewell. And I know, say, when the time comes, you're not let me down. You're not let down the People's National Party. Because this local government election is a referendum on the government. The people of Jamaica want to see whether the PNP can deliver a victory. And if we can deliver a victory, then we know the next one is assured. And we will have the momentum and we're going to put on the pressure upon them. Because we have to take back this and save it. Save the country. We have to take it because them are wreck it, as the young senator said. So each and every one, I beg of you, any little affliction, any little issues between us, we're done with that now. Them things don't matter. Them you have to see the big picture. And the big picture is one united Jamaica with a PNP government, first at the local level, then at the national level, to build a better future for us, our children, our grandchildren. And comrades, please, let us work together to achieve that. Comrades, the word is love. At this point, it is my task, my solemn duty, to formally present to you the candidates for the great parish of Hanover. And I begin with Hanover Eastern. For the Hopewell Division, I bring to you Comrade Lennox Bray. For the Chester Castle Division, I bring to you Comrade Winter McIntosh. For the Sandy Bay Division, I bring to you the Bunununus Deputy Mayor, Comrade Andrea Doheny Grant. And as your constituency candidate in Eastern Hanover, I bring to you an accomplished lady in business, a lady who understands the hotel sector, a lady who can bring development to Hanover and increase your standard of living and prosperity. I bring to you Comrade Andrea Perkis. I move over to the west, Western Hanover. And comrades, I am very proud and pleased to bring to you, for the Lucy Division, the man is going to take it from them, Comrade Brian Chambers. Comrades, for the Riverside Division, I bring to you an accomplished politician, a servant of the people, Comrade Darren Barr. Step up, step up.